I think I was telling you this earlier as well. Since like most people who Google like how to make money online, unfortunately they do not have a lot of prior experience, because of which they, like, by experience I mean they haven't done like a lot of jobs, or they do not have any kind of specific industrial experience. So what happens is, if let's say Google how to make money online, and they get a course and the course creator is selling a course, then usually these people are like, okay, now I don't know what niche to pick. So if this guy is doing this, like, I should probably do that, right? So then they do, like how to then they create their own thing, which is like how to do a course by teaching other people how to sell a course by becoming a course creator yourself. And then it becomes
So
like a
coaches,
whole.
coaching, coaches, coaching, coaches. And it's like
See, you know what? I feel like this should be like, I keep telling it in my channel as well, where like I'm a big believer of doing that, getting that one client, because even your story, I mean, we'll get back to that. So, isn't it the best way? Ki, okay, go ahead and work for that one client, even if there is no scale. But goddamn, learn the things so well and give them so results that you can, that one client brings in three more clients.
Yeah, absolutely. See, I'm like being very honest. I didn't know, like, I didn't have a lot of industrial experience. My first job was in this marketing space only, which was in the high ticket space, right? And like, so I decided, okay, like, I'm gonna do that as well. But I decided that, okay, what's going to be my moat? Because I can't have like this thing going on in America, right? Like, a lot of people were doing that. So I decided to pick India specifically, and of course that comes down to other reasons as well. For example, I saw that there's a lot of opportunity. I saw that there was a lot of racism against Indians. So I thought, like, of course, there's like a lot of market potential, and I do want everybody in this country to go out there and be able to demand the premium price for the value that they can actually offer. Um, Especially if you're like, if you look at like, if you look at any country, right? Like, what's our number one advantage? I was telling Jayant before, like, a number one advantage is that we have population, right? But then population is also with China, right? So then what else is our second advantage? The second advantage is that we can communicate in English, like how we are doing right now, and we have the ability to communicate with the rest of the world. So rather than just making India and launching campaigns, make in India, please don't sue me. But like, focusing on just manufacturing, you can also think that there are talented individuals gully mein, like there's somebody like, who knows some stuff, right? And if they can just go out and monetize their skill by finding people and like just working with them. And to answer the question which you were saying, at the start, when you're just like beginning, forget about low ticket, high ticket business model, because you don't know nothing.
Yeah.
Right? You know nothing. You don't know where this is going to go, what's going to happen. So what I did is, like I was telling you yesterday, when I got my initial clients, one of like my first, when I started UAbility, like, the third client or somebody, like, people would be like, oh, but you've paid me only 5,000 rupees or this much rupees. I won't give you more attention. Like, this is all you get in my deliverables. I'm like, it didn't matter to me. So I was there helping that person on WhatsApp. I was in UK, he was in India, and I was like just communicating with, do this, do this. So what happened is, like, I was so obsessed about just making sure that this person or these group of individuals get results. Like, that guy was called me on WhatsApp, WhatsApp call. It was like 8 p.m. in India, and he's like driving in his Activa, and he sees this billboard of this company that's like running ads. So he's like, hey, can I pitch them digital marketing? Like, yeah, of course, do that. Like, take their number, just just call them and let's just go. And then he did that, and he went to his home, to their place. And like, I was messaging him that, hey, say this to the guard, try doing this, use this script, say this to the receptionist, do not say anything to the receptionist, because she won't be the decision maker, so it won't matter what you say, just try to get the decision maker there. And bro, like, in what, 1 hour or 2 hours of his meeting, he ended up closing that client. And that individual went from that Activa to having a Varna, and like, having his mother shift to a very decent house in what span of 3 to 4 months. And that's when I was like, man, I'm like probably on to something, because that time I didn't care like, oh, how's this going to
The
scale.
process is replicable across people because earlier it was proven for you,
Yeah.
replicating across people.
Yeah, that's another thing, just because you did it for yourself, like what we were discussing yesterday as well, that, just because you've done something doesn't mean you'll be a great teacher. So I wanted to make sure that, what my product is, it's just not, oh, just because Rowan did it, so it's like a great product, like just go put my face on it. That's why probably the reason why a lot of these course creators have short-term progress. So I decided, hey, I'm just gonna sit down with this person and with these people and like do that. And like back like from those initial batches, like I have like people like Pulkit, like I still have his application. He was making 50,000 a month. Last interview I did, he closed on 9 lakhs a month. He's doing that much. So that's what I believe in. Just like focus on helping people gain the skill, and then eventually keep heading towards the direction of charging more and more.